And now it's time for Spring Fever with the Twins with Neil Roberts from Fort Myers, Florida.
He battled some injuries in 2022, but is a key to the Twins catching tandem. Ryan Jeffers joins us. And Ryan, you're just showing me the scar on your thumb before we were rolling, but you're telling me everything's 100%. You're feeling good this spring?
Yeah, feeling really good. I had a full good off season, trained really well. Thumb's not a limiting factor at all anymore.
In your career, that's probably the biggest setback you've had injury-wise, right?
Yeah, I've stayed really healthy. I take really good care of my body. I never really had any soft tissue injuries or anything, so it's kind of a freak, unpreventable. There's nothing I really could have done. So it's unfortunate, but not a streak of injuries or anything. So.
All right. Hey, we'll talk about some nuances of the game when we come back.
Cattle producers. The Glasso Angus Bull Sale is Thursday afternoon, March 23rd at 1 p.m. at Sitting Bull Livestock in Williston. Featuring calving ease, docility, and superior wean and yearling performance, this outstanding set of yearling Black Angus bulls represent the breed's leading genetics: Conneely Shamrock, SAV Resource, Rainfall, Top Glasso sires, and more. All bulls are fertility and genetically tested prior to sale day. Go to GlassoAngus.com for details. Be there Thursday, March 23rd at 1 p.m. at Sitting Bull or on DV Auction. Get ready to watch the future baseball greats at Corbett Field in Minot, North Dakota this summer. The Minot Hot Tots are the newest team in the Northwoods League, a league that's been around for 30 years and produced over 300 MLB roster players. Experience world-class college athletes and circus-like entertainment with an ice-cold beverage in one hand and a side of tater tot hot dish in the other. Get your tickets today at HotTotsBaseball.com or call 701-838-TOTS. That's 701-838-8687.
We're with Twins catcher Ryan Jeffers. And Ryan, watching you here work out this morning, some footwork coming out of the chute, I guess. So a lot of little intricacies the fans might don't realize you guys are working on down here. Timing, footwork, this, that, and that's what spring's about, right?
Yeah, I did a ton of work on my arm path. One of those intricacies is off season, so I cleaned up my arm path a lot. So now we're really working on some of those little short things, little small details of the throw down to second base. You can work on, and that's kind of what spring training is for, to spend a lot of time working on those little details.
Part of the catching tandem this year, the Twins acquired Christian Vazquez, a guy you've watched, I know in the majors quite a bit, coming in, a vet like that. He's got to be a pretty good guy to hang out with. I know he's not down here right now, but he's got to be a guy that you can talk nuances of the game with big time, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I grew up watching him when I was learning how to be a catcher in college and teaching myself how to catch. I watched videos of Christian Vazquez catching. I watched Buster Posey, and I watched a lot of guys. And he was always one of those guys that I watched. It's cool being his teammate now.
Awesome, Ryan. Thanks for your time. Really appreciate you. Have a great, healthy 2023.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Ryan Jeffers, everybody. Hey, that concludes this edition. Until next time, I'm Neil Roberts.
You've been listening to Spring Fever Baseball, brought to you in part by the Glasso Angus Sale, by Hot Tots Baseball in Minot, and by Nervous Nellie's Restaurant on Fort Myers Beach. Check our Facebook page for reopening details.